Well, I'll tell you what toxic/abusive parents do. They act as a gatekeeper for their child, meaning the parent decides who's good, who's bad, who we like, who's one of us, who's not one of us, who we hate, even to the point of the mom will tell the child that dad is a bad person, right? And you're supposed to be loyal to the toxic parent and judge other people through the prism of who's good or bad to that parent. It's screwed up. You didn't deserve that.
Oh my god, this one person on TikTok is doing this one thing and they're autistic. That means I'm autistic. I'm going to tell everybody that I'm autistic after just this one video. DSM-5. Autistic traits. And that your child might be autistic. Mum, what was I like as a child? I would line up my beanie bears. AADSR test. Ooh, that's a high school. More autistic traits. I'm just wondering if you have any appointments available to see a psychiatrist? Next year, okay. And how much does that cost? $1 million? And my firstborn? Okay, thank you. Thanks so much.
Hey, look, somebody that should get comfortable with the anger and disappointment from others instead of rushing to appease them. Yep, let me get in there too, bestie.
Warning signs of autism in adulthood that I wish I had known before. Not being able to hold down a job for very long, and every job you work ending up with you leaving unexpectedly, quitting, or just walking out. Having intense meltdowns, but you can wait long enough to get into the car and drive far, far away so nobody sees you. Focusing really hard on what your face is doing in a conversation, forcefully lifting your eyes to ask a question. Mastering the fake laugh. No, I will not video chat with you. Crying hysterically every time you see something that's so beautiful. Pretending you are on a stage, or pretending that you are being filmed or watched every time you're in public so that way you don't mess up. Being taken advantage of over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Will refuse to go grocery shopping without these. And last but not least, every doctor you see diagnoses you with something else.
Girl in a straw hat with her arms out in a cornfield. That is a scarecrow.
Every kid with autism.
What are some common signs that someone grew up with shitty parents? When they think they always cause problems for others, and when they are emotionally and socially closed off so it's very hard for them to be more sociable, etc. They tell traumatized stories and think they are happy memories. They are always trying to figure out what they did wrong and what they're supposed to be doing and how, while editing their own thoughts and feeling vaguely bad. Control freak. They grew up in chaos, alcoholism, gambling, foreclosure, and are obsessed with averting some unforeseen disaster. They're completely unwilling to open up and share anything because in their experience it will always be used against them. Doesn't talk about their interests because parents have never showed interest, belittled them. They don't understand simple gestures of kindness. They don't form attachments to others. They grew up in an environment where such attachments were a negative and or resulted in negative outcomes.
Every kid with autism.
Fortunate. They say such a shame I turned out this way, a maniac.